Good evening, everybody who's watching. Not fellow armchair Imagineers, because that's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello, everyone.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hello, couch.
Salutations, all. That's our off-brand one.
Yes, salutations all. uh,
We're back.
we're back. It's been a
Sans Mickey
while.
fan. Yeah.
Yep, we
We
killed
have a
him.
bike. We have a bicycle memorial set up for him on the highway.
Yeah,
Um,
he's buried. We
he's
miss him dearly.
buried. He's
Um,
not dead. He is buried.
yeah, he is buried, not dead. You can send us money to our Venmos. They'll be linked in the description below.
Yeah.
To pay for the funeral expenses when he does die after being buried.
Yeah. We're asking everyone to donate his age, so $1,000, please.
Yes.
From each person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we've been gone, so you probably thought we were dead too. But
We're
alas,
not.
you can't get rid of us that easily.
Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. That's a I forget who said that.
That's a
Someone said that.
Megamind quote.
That's a Megamind. That is not a Megamind
that
quote.
That is from Megamind.
No, it's a historical quote as well. I'm
Is
gonna
it?
look it up. I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
All right, I recognize it exclusively from Megamind, but that's probably a historical quote too. Well, good evening, everybody. Beowulf in the comments if you're still here.
Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens himself.
Mark Twain, also the superhero played by
Also
Brad Pitt,
also
Mega
known
Man.
as Megamind. Yeah.
Mark Twain secretly is Megamind.
My favorite picture of Mark Twain is when he's at Tesla's lab and he's getting blue and his head's getting bigger.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So Beowulf, that sounds like a lot. So at least you have a free spot in your grave.
Yeah, at least you have a nice place to rest your head.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You don't have to die to go there. You can just lay
No,
there.
you
can
yeah,
just be like,
hang
"This is
out.
my spot."
No one can kick you out. You own it.
Yeah, you own it. I mean, you can just set up a camp there and you live there now.
Yeah,
you don't even
nice
have to pay taxes.
In the family mausoleum.
Well, we have a lot of stuff to get through because there's been 4 projects since we last appeared on this godforsaken podcast.
We've had a lot of trouble getting our schedules together because I've been busy every weekend, and I think Fergron has been the same.
Yeah, I was in Florida, and then I was in New York City, and then I was severely depressed for a week. But here we are. We're back.
Just got to push through the depression. I've been doing that for 26 years.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not 26 yet, but I've also been pushing it through 26 years. But yeah, so I don't even remember the projects that we are going to start with. So it's going to be fun.
Vaguely.
I at least get to read mine for the first time, kind of, because it's been so long. Even though I wrote the whole thing, I know it's Star Wars, and I think it's a boat ride.
Yes, yeah. We hear it more Pooh Talk, where we always make sure to research, and we're always as prepared as we possibly can be.
Yeah, we really do. We are we're professionals after all.
Yes, yeah, we are professionals. Yeah. That's correct.
So here we are. There's a window. There it is.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Wow.
Streams of the Force. Talk about me after a night of drinking, am I right?
Oh, I even posted it. Look, that's me.
Wow.
Let's check our notifications.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What did Beowulf say? Let's see.
We can't have Tiki time with Tiki.
No.
What the fuck is this? What is this degeneracy?
You're officially banned.
We can't have Tiki time with Tiki tonight, so we're gonna go through Pergron's PMs.
Yeah, there we go. I don't get PMs. I wasn't even put into the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
PM until like 3 days in.
Or something. Yeah. Forgot about that. It's fine.
Yeah, so I don't get PMs. It's okay. You guys want to see who I voted for?
Anyway, Streams of the Force. It's a ride coming to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, or it's not, because this is fake.
But it says it right there in the...
Oh, God, it does.
In the poster.
Shit.
I'm going to get Disney to send you a DMCA takedown.
Oh, damn it. That's going to be my 3rd one.
I'm sorry. You're gonna get eliminated after that. You'll have no project to show. Why doesn't anyone do that in these competitions?
Just send Disney's.
Yeah, issue DMCA takedown so the other team loses by default.
You literally just said it, and I still almost said a DNR.
DNR. Oh no!
Don't you hate it when
you lost? They're dead.
Don't you hate it when Disney sends you a DNR?
Talk about late stage capitalism, am I right?
Always. So we can click this to see the attraction ads. Let's do that.
Wow.
But I'm gonna mute it. Vimeo. It is a Vimeo. So we're going to mute it. That way we don't get copyright struck. Because I don't want to get a DNR from Disney.
Yeah.
There it is. 12 plays.
Did you make this animation?
I have no idea who did. This was all Disney Dad, so
He made all of this?
Yeah. He actually built the whole land.
Some really good modeling skill.
Yeah. That's all 3 of those people were him.
Those were Disney Dad, yeah.
Yeah, they're all Disney Dad. He did this while him and Doug were at after him and Doug were at
yeah.
Yeah, so we got Jedi. That's what that is.
This is really well put together.
It is. This was very good. I actually quite enjoyed this project now that I'm remembering it.
Yeah, no, I think yours came out pretty well. I think ours had the potential, but then I dropped the ball. Halfway purposely, but that's okay.
We needed the win, so it's okay. Wow, it's opening up really soon, too.
Yeah. Summer 2023, be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, as a recap for myself mainly, this takes up a lot of space. But it's a boat ride.
Oh, it's that space.
Yeah.
We took up, or I don't know if we actually put it in our presentation. I intended for us to take up the space where Pixar Place is.
Oh, so both of our rides could exist together.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Cool. Let's say that, and both teams won.
Yeah, and we'll have a Super Star Wars land based off of the SNES game.
Yeah, Super Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it should be themed to be honest.
Super Star Wars.
But yeah, so basically our thought process here was the Jedi are barely in the land because it's based off the sequels. And while and this is going to be the hottest take you've ever heard on More Pooh Talk, but you're hearing it on the Most Pooh Talk special. I really like The Last Jedi. It's my favorite Star Wars movie.
Oh, I really like The Last Jedi too.
Okay, I'm glad you at least like it. Most people, that's going to get me like crucified.
Yeah, but, I know. There's just people are wrong.
Yeah, I really like The Last Jedi, but still, there's not a lot of Jedi stuff in the sequels.
What are you talking about? There's that kid with the broom.
Yeah, which is then he didn't come back.
He is the Last Jedi.
He is the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Because Rey's not anymore, I guess.
She's not. She's a Skywalker.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I thought that was going to be like what they call the new Jedi Order. And
I really wish they did that. I think that it's such a missed opportunity.
I do too, but I also know I would have been really angry hearing those words.
Really?
I'm not a Jedi.
It's better than saying, "What's your name?" I'm Rey Skywalker.
No, like they literally botched it the only way they possibly could have worse than...
Yeah.
But like I really do, now that I think about it, want to hear the words, "I'm not a Jedi, I am a Skywalker," and then it ends.
Well, I don't think they would have said, "I'm not a Jedi." Said, "I'm a Jed." I'm a Jed isn't. Am I right?
I'm a Jed isn't. I'm a Jed was.
I'm a Jed was.
But like the Force is my favorite part of Star Wars, as is a lot of people's. But I honestly don't really care about the cool space lightsaber fights as much as I enjoy them. That doesn't make for a good theme park attraction. But what does is a real slow boat ride through some caves. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
So this is the second time I've done a attraction in Galaxy's Edge based on a hidden Jedi temple. The first one. But I really think that's a missed opportunity for Galaxy's Edge. There should
I mean,
absolutely be a hidden Jedi temple in there.
they have like hints of that, but they don't properly do it.
Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah.
walk into a like hidden Jedi temple or like an
And meet
old ancient.
Yoda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, no, that's
And that would
fair.
be such a good way, like through the Force, to still have a meet and greet with like characters that people actually care about.
Yeah.
Like you could
Yeah.
just be like, "Oh, the Jedi Temple," and now you're in the Force, so now you can meet Luke Skywalker and Mace Windu and Plo Koon.
Plo Koon. and
everyone's
Kaya and Coyote Mundi. They're all there.
everyone's favorite Jedi, Plo Koon and Coyote Mundi.
and Yaddle.
Damn it, Star
You
Wars!
meet
Damn it,
Yaddle.
Galaxy's Edge! That's what we want.
I want to meet Yaddle.
I want to meet. Give me the entire Jedi Council except for the ones that we like.
Yeah.
I don't. I want to meet Yarrow Poof.
I want all the C tiers.
Yeah,
I want Kit Fisto.
yeah. Give me Eth Koth, who was then replaced by an even darker Zabrak named Agen Kolar. I hate that I know all these names and that I own them all in Lego form.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah,
tell us about your ride.
yeah. So you go through some Jedi artifact stuff, and like the whole premise is the First Order's trying to find the Jedi Temple, and then they can't because it's a light side thing. So they're like digging, but they're digging in the wrong area because Kylo Ren's sensing the wrong part of the Force. And it's just like tricking him. Then you go into the sewer, which I genuinely think feels very Star Wars. Like going through the sewer to get to a Jedi temple. That to me, that was my pitch, and it feels very
Yeah.
Star Wars to me.
Yeah.
And then you go and Yoda pops up as a Force ghost, and he says some Yoda stuff in his like fun little dyslexic way.
In his backwards way.
Mm-hmm.
What if he got hit in the head once and it just fixed his speech?
As a dyslexic, he was always the representation I needed.
That's a deleted scene of him very slowly trying to read.
Seeking a Jedi temple? You are far? I did it. But then I took this, which is literally just a scene from the Clone Wars animated series. But you go through the crystals, and then you find the crystals in the cave, and then they change colors because it would be ridiculous for all of us to actually get a crystal. So I just decided to make it the Rainbow Caverns.
Yeah, that works.
And there it is. And you hear Yoda's voice, and it tells you stuff. And then you go through the jungle, and there's some animals because this is a Paragon project. You got to get them animals.
And then you hear Salacious Crumb's voice.
He absolutely should have.
He beckons you into the.
None of us have ever done a Salacious Crumb attraction.
Oh my god! Maybe after the Mandalorian, after Boba Fett.
Yeah, I want to. I hope he survived. I hope we get a scene where it's like Salacious Crumb just comes crawling in because Bib Fortuna's dead, and
he's
like,
really fat too.
Yeah, and he's like, "I claim Jabba's palace for myself." I want Salacious Crumb to be the villain in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, he wears like a little suit.
But yeah, I put some Last Jedi representation here with this thing, the horse camel.
Yeah.
And then some Force Unleashed art.
Those shouldn't be there.
Yeah, those are Jungle Rancor.
I was going to say there's Rancor on Batu.
Yeah, these are Jungle Rancor. But it's all in the Force, you see.
Oh.
And then you go into the temple ruins. And then there's a waterfall. And you pass by some artwork. And this is another thing I like to do is ambiguous prophecy artwork in my Star Wars Jedi Temple abandoned stuff on Batu. I really like this. This was one of my favorite jokes that I've ever written into anything. Was the dark side whispering things like fast passes. And then you go through and you see all these dark side users and Palpatine's here because again, I really like to put Palpatine from the World Between Worlds in my in my. This is literally just the Ahsoka meet and greet again.
It's okay. He
Uh,
is back somehow.
he is back somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow the Emperor has returned.
Somehow he's returned.
And then there was one part where I wrote this, which I don't remember where it was, but you pass by some static figures, and I think it'd be really cool to project the riders' faces onto it.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really cool thing to be like, oh no, we're to the dark side now.
Yeah.
And then you pass by the dead Jedi, and then you leave, and
All of
that's it.
them.
All of them. That would be fun.
The 5 only that died.
Yeah, the only. I notice I cut Mace Windu out because he wouldn't
Yeah, you
make
did.
sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't cut Qui-Gon out, unfortunately. He's placed too awkwardly.
No, he
It was
deserves
supposed
to
to
be
be
there.
just. Yeah, he does. Liam Neeson should be in every attraction.
Yeah.
I probably just shouldn't have cut Mace Windu out and just written him in there, but I think it's funnier to
Probably.
just see his leg. That's the representation you get.
He's just a little bit behind a pillar.
Right. Sam Jackson does not belong in my attraction. But yeah, that was our ride. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's good.
And I had fun writing it. Because I do like the Star Wars.
Yeah.
The singular one. Then we got yours.
Yeah.
And there's no pictures.
No, it was kind of a rush job. I dropped the ball and I didn't write the ride. I ended up being super busy, and I also had someone on the team. When I asked them to do something, they told me they had checked out. So I got super unmotivated. So it was a lot of bad things coming together. But I still really, really like the idea. The concept was supposed to be... So the reasoning was that none of the current rides really take place on Batuu. And I thought that I almost said Fallen Order, Jesus Christ. Whatchamacallit? Rise of the Resistance was pretty force heavy to begin with. So I wanted to get some different representation in. So I wanted to focus on the Clone Wars. So we have guests joining a scrapping guild to infiltrate a crashed Confederate battleship, like the big saucer one, to get scrap or valuables. And then as they go through it, it's half sunken, so it's a boat ride again. And as they go through it, all the droids start, the battle droids, power up again somehow. That's the broad strokes of it. This was a long time ago. But yeah, I was going to focus more on the Clone Wars aesthetic, which I thought would be unique for Batuu and something that we haven't really seen in Batuu. And I thought it'd just be a fun little action-y boat ride. And I still really like the idea. It's something I want to try writing again. But yeah, I don't have too much to say. But I think it came out pretty well. I think most everyone except for me and someone else did what they needed to.
There you go.
And yeah, it was a fun project. I'd like to try it again. Honestly, that's kind of a fun exercise to try to redesign Galaxy's Edge in the first place.
Yeah, as a massive Star Wars fan,
yeah,
Galaxy's Edge, I haven't been I haven't ridden the rides, but I've walked through the land, and it's kind of disappointing.
Honestly, I really enjoyed Galaxy's Edge more so than I thought I would. When I went down in January of 2020 in the before times, I literally spent 3 solid hours in Galaxy's Edge just fucking around. And I had a lot of fun doing it. It was really cool. Just doing the data pad stuff.
See, I think if I can, when I actually get a moment to spend time in there, because I spent all of 8 minutes walking around.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because my friend was super sick and it was our last day, and he wanted to see the Frozen sing-along before we left.
No, that's fair.
Which, yeah, I enjoy the Frozen sing-along, so I wasn't disappointed at all.
Yeah.
But
I had Sorry, finish what you're saying.
Oh, I got a picture with the Falcon and then we left.
Yeah, that's fair. I had the most magical experience at Galaxy's Edge when the second day I went there, which is the day that I spent a really long time there. I went right at rope drop, which this was within the month of Rise of the Resistance opening, so it was 7 a.m. Yeah. And I got a boarding pass for a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. And then I followed the group in And while everyone was going to Millennium Falcon, I found out that the rest of the land was open too.
Mm-hmm.
So I left the crowd and went into the market, and I was the single person in the market.
Oh, that's really cool.
And it was amazing. It was so fucking cool. It was like just me and like a handful of cast members, and it was amazing. And I got a really good picture of the entrance to the market. It was like dawn, so it was like super like pink out.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool picture. And there's no one there, so it's just empty architecture, and I really liked it.
That sounds super cool.
It was really, really cool. If you can make something like that happen, like it's really special. But yeah, these projects were cool.
Yeah.
I think ours would have been better if I didn't drop the ball. But I still really like the idea. I do think Clone Wars would be an interesting aesthetic to like bring into Galaxy's Edge.
And like with how many people love the prequels and
exactly, yeah,
like that would sell so easily.
And I think we took a kind of interesting direction with it, because like initially, one of my Gundams fell. Initially, I wanted it to be a Republic battle cruiser, a Republic Star Destroyer. But because I was literally thinking of that one level in Fallen Order.
Oh yeah.
If you ever played Fallen Order,
yes.
The like the half sunken Star Destroyer. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought that would be too obvious, so I went with the Confederate ship.
Either way, I think that would sell real easy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think Galaxy's Edge should just be like bigger.
Yeah, it could be bigger.
I love I love the idea of Galaxy's Edge, but they really should have just gone and like done the park.
Yeah.
At least at Disney World. Like they have so much space. They should have just done like a Star Wars park and just been like, here you go. Here's everything you want. Have fun.
They definitely could have.
Like I know that people would be disappointed, but it could just be the smallest park.
Yeah, like it could definitely work as like a boutique park.
Yeah,
it
like
doesn't
a boutique
have to
park.
be anything massive.
No,
but it definitely deserves more than just a land.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if they expanded into like Grand Avenue, as much as I don't want Muppet Visions to go, they could definitely do that like pretty easily.
Oh yeah. I also think their biggest fumble was theming it after the sequels.
I agree. They should have done original trilogy. And for what there were rumors, which I doubt are true, that there were contingencies to retheme it to the original trilogy. And they could do that pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like talks, but I'm sure it's never
I
gonna
doubt
happen.
it'll happen. No.
Just like they're gonna redo they're gonna end the movies and then redo them.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. It's been gonna happen since The Last Jedi dropped. And people didn't like it. Disney realized that everybody hated it. They saw it. That's why they made so much money.
I love it.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Project 2 of 3? Of 3.
Of 4.
Of 4.
Of
Fuck.
4. Yeah.
Oh, this is where the merge happened too.
Yes, this is the merge. So it's just
So
it's just one team now from now on.
Yes, yeah. As it should be. A Teen Beach Movie. This is the project where I came up with the idea and then did nothing.
This is the project where I think I checked the PMs once.
As usual, I don't like joke projects.
Right.
Because I'm humorless. I am no fun to be around.
Yeah,
that's why I cover my mirrors. I try to wear earphones when I talk. I try to limit interactions with myself as much as possible.
Right. That's why you come on this podcast.
That is, I actually have my computer on mute right now, and I'm wearing noise canceling earplugs, so I have no idea what I'm saying. Hopefully it works in context.
Yeah, it doesn't, but
fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll get there.
You're humorless, and that's why we come on this comedy podcast.
You're right. Who said this was a comedy? I always picture this as a drama.
Oh, is it?
I thought this was like the Grey's Anatomy of podcasts. We've already had 2 deaths.
That's true. Damn. Yeah. So if anyone wants to fill the Mickey fan and Dash Haver Memorial spot next time,
We'll take 2 regular sized people or 1
yeah.
large person. Well,
Or 4 very small people. But you do have to stand on each other's shoulders.
yeah.
So we only have 4 microphones. Um, but yeah, there was this, and this was a joke project.
Yeah.
But
And it came out
it's
well. I think the
yeah,
technology is cool.
yes, this was really cool.
Mm.
I read it when I got home, and I was like, wow, they actually did a Teen Beach movie that isn't the worst thing ever,
Yeah.
unlike the Teen Beach movie.
I'm just very glad that you don't say that. T Cool said it's his favorite decom,
I mean,
which is
that's
really new for that to be your favorite decom. But
yeah.
also, I'm kind of old comparatively,
I don't
so I
think
don't
I've
know.
ever had a favorite decom because they're all kind of bad.
Oh, I used to when I was a kid.
I don't even.
Um,
Does High School Musical count?
that's a
Like
great question. I don't
like the
know.
original, is that a decom? Because that's probably my favorite. If it
Technically, but it's also kind of a gray area, I would
right,
say.
because like didn't it get released in theaters too?
No, but the other 2 did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if
don't
that
know. That's a great
counts.
question. It probably counts, just like semantically. But I don't know.
Beowulf, we already have raccoons in a trench coat behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get on for months,
They've
so
been working the board for like 6 months.
yeah.
Yeah. So all those sound effects you hear, thank the
Thank the
raccoons.
raccoons.
Yeah.
Um,
Um yeah, I'm just glad we didn't go with Halloween Town because it took me like a solid day to talk everyone down from Halloween Town.
yeah, that would not be a very good like full time thing.
No, it doesn't make sense for Adventureland. And like you can make it stupid, but like
Right.
it wouldn't work if you made it stupid either. It would
Oh, was this
just
for
be like shoehorning
Adventureland?
character. Yeah, this is for Adventureland.
So you
This is
like
a Jungle Cruise replacement.
oh geez. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I didn't get voted out.
Who did get voted out?
Nobody.
Oh
Somebody
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
stepped down.
yeah. Disney fans stepped down this project.
Hmm.
Forgot about that.
But but yeah, this was I don't know. Now that I know it's a replacement for Jungle Cruise, I hate this project more. Sorry, T Cool. I understand that joke projects are fun, but that just made me angry. But yeah, you guys, this was good.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Um,
I thought it came out really well.
yeah, I like that there's actually like information.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of it means, but it's information.
Yeah. I don't know who did what because again, I was kind of removed. I had like a really busy month.
Hmm.
Even now, I'm still kind of busy-ish.
Yeah, that's why we're here on a Tuesday.
You're right. Yeah.
With our
Thankfully, today's Culture Day in Japan. I don't know what that
oh wow.
means,
Well,
other than
you're
it being
supposed to
like
go
a
out and
bank holiday.
you're supposed to go celebrate your culture.
Okay, I guess I'm having a barbecue and shooting a bunch of guns.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's American
that's
culture
American
at its
culture.
finest. Get
Yeah.
some Twinkies, fry them,
Be perfect. I'm gonna
stick it,
deep fry some butter.
stick it all in a
Um,
Big Mac.
I'm gonna wear an entire American flag suit.
Yep.
Um,
Make misogynistic jokes about your hypothetical wife.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's that's American culture.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and just sexually harass a bunch of people.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
say, "Hey, it's America. Today's Culture
Some
Day. This is my
yeah.
culture."
So, hey, we got freedom of speech over there.
Yeah. You can either respect it or appropriate it, whichever you'd rather.
Quick tangent. When I went to Gatorland, it was fun. Have you ever been to Gatorland?
No, I haven't. I go to good theme parks.
Yeah. So Gatorland was fun as someone who likes gators
Yeah,
and lands.
yeah.
Um, they make a lot of really misogynistic jokes.
Do they really?
Yeah. Like
Like
we were
like the
watching
staff or like in the shows?
like both.
That's weird.
Like we were watching the Gator wrestling show, which I already don't really like because that's not needed.
Are
But
they wrestling each other or
no, they're just like wrestling the Gators. Like if they were
they
wrestling
dress
each other,
they dress them in little costumes?
that would be fun. Oh, I thought you meant the people wrestling each other, which
No,
would
the
be even
gators
funnier.
wrestling.
um,
Just a man in a gator suit.
but like one of the guys came out and he's like, the first thing that came out of this guy's mouth was like, that. So you know how this is a male gator because I can keep his mouth shut. This was a
What the
female
fuck?
gator. I couldn't keep her mouth shut, and it because like gators have no pressure to open their mouths. Like
Yeah.
you can hold a gator's mouth shut
Yeah.
with like 2 fingers. It's
Mm.
very easy. Um, but like that was the first thing that came out of this man's mouth. I was like, holy shit.
What the fuck?
I'm like, this, I was not expecting this.
South is crazy. What
Yeah,
is?
like, and like, I'm sure it's all a bit, like,
Oh
to
yeah.
play off the redneck thing. But like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I was not expecting any of this. I'm like,
Yeah.
we dropped off our gators. It was a very sad, but also very happy moment.
They're gonna do
And
great
like,
wrestling.
yeah, it's gonna. And the guy who runs it, it was so funny. He came out, he like shook our hands, he stood with us for a little bit, like the director of Gatorland, and
Mm.
he's wearing a polo, khakis, very business casual. He's like talking about all the breeding programs they have and all like very like natural, like professional zoo stuff. And
Yeah.
then we get out into the park and they're just like, yeah, I can't keep my woman to shut her mouth. And it's like, holy shit.
What?
So yeah, anyone going to Gatorland, expect that.
Also, theme
Um,
park Prius, to answer your question, yes, the women listen, but the men don't.
they thought it was hilarious too.
That's
Like
so weird.
everyone
Like
was
the guest or the rest, just the rest of the staff laughing and the whole
no
audience is
both.
just dead
Everybody
face.
was laughing. It was so weird. It's like I can't imagine anybody, and I know they like play it up for the bit because
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
oh, we're Southern rednecks, but like, oh Jesus,
I think it's just because we're from the north.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was just, I was like you don't go to Disney or SeaWorld or Universal and hear that.
Yeah, I don't understand the simple salt of the earth southern humor.
Like imagine if you just get on the Jungle Cruise and then like the first joke
He
there's a
starts
skip.
making Rodney Dangerfield my wife jokes.
Yeah, like I mean, I've never ridden Jungle Cruise at night. Maybe that's what happens. But yeah, there was that tangent. I just something brought that up, and there we are. Anything else to say
So
about
weird.
Teen Beach Coaster?
No, it was a coaster. It was a
It
Teen Beach
was
coaster.
it was indeed.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Land of the Apes, which
Wow.
makes sense as a name, but I hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So this is the one that I didn't get to vote on the topic
This is
because
the one that I dropped out on.
Mhm. Yeah, I didn't get to vote on the topic because I wasn't in there for
Yeah.
4 days. But
I just want to say that I really wasn't feeling this theme. And I was pretty upfront about that in the brainstorming. I don't think it makes sense for DCA, and I certainly don't think it makes sense for the lands placement, like in the center of the park.
Yeah, I don't know. Planet of the Apes is not nearly as big as like it made money, but it's like doing a land off like Avatar or something. Oops.
I mean, I think it, yeah, I think it could work. It just doesn't feel right in the park that it's in.
Yeah,
Like
I've never been to DCA, but I can see that.
I mean, DCA, like it's like going to Hollywood Studios, I guess,
Uh-huh.
but like a lighter Hollywood Studios, I
Mhm.
guess, for lack of a better term. Like it would feel jarring for me to go from Paradise Pier to like the San Francisco area, like what is it, like San Francisco Pier or whatever it's called, and then to like super dark like redwood forests of Land of the Apes.
Uh-huh.
That being said, as well, it also extends what the redwood themed land that's already there. So now it just makes like a third of the park a redwood
Redwoods.
forest. Like, welcome, T Cool.
Hey,
You made
T-Cool.
it.
We're
We're bitching about the project.
yeah.
Um,
What has T-Cool missed?
most of the show.
Most of the show. We're 2 projects in, or 3
We
projects in.
were talking about flirty and misogyny.
Uh-huh.
Um,
As a
Pergeron. Yeah,
As a
as a
Floridian,
Floridian.
how misogynistic are you on a scale from 1 to
Oh
10?
no, no! Don't answer that.
No, don't
We
answer
were.
that.
Pergron doesn't think that Teen Beach Movie is a good decom.
Nope. I don't
I've
think.
never seen it, so I don't know.
To be fair, I don't think any DComs are good DComs,
Some of them were good.
unless High School Musical counts.
Luck of the Irish was good. The 13th Year was good. The original Under Wraps was good.
Under Wraps wasn't Disney though, was it?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was the first decom.
I thought it was like produced by someone else.
No, not that I know of. Halloween Town was good.
It doesn't hold up.
I'm sure it doesn't hold up. Let me be nostalgic, damn it. I'm sure none of them hold up, but I liked them.
All right.
I know it got a remake. It looked really bad, but I haven't seen it, so I don't really know.
All I remember was Minutemen, and that was sad.
I made a weird amount of Tiger Cruise jokes this year. To my friends. That's the 9/11 one for people who don't know. They were on a cruise and then the towers were struck. I'm not a boomer. I'm not that bad.
No, this is a bomber.
A bomber? I'm not a bomber either. Don't you dare insinuate things like that.
So, like, I've seen the Planet of the Apes movies. I quite enjoy the Planet Apes Beginnings trilogy, as I like to call it, since they begin twice.
Yeah,
they rise and then they dawn.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't understand. Like, you rise, and then so it's the rise, like they physically rise, and then the planet dawns. It makes a lot of sense when you look at it.
And then there's a
script.
war. Yeah,
there is a war. Correct. Yeah,
there is a war.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I quite enjoy movies about monkeys. That's a thing that seems like it would appeal to me. But I had more fun designing my restaurants here than I think the land actually fit.
I forgot you did that. Yeah.
But so here we go. Now it's just you. This was a picture for sure. I don't really like post-apocalyptic theme things. It just doesn't fit my personal aesthetic.
So your aesthetic is firmly pre-apocalypse.
Yes, it
Take
is.
a note.
I am a firm pre-apocalypse aesthetic person. That is that is my hard stance for tonight. Pre-apocalypse is better.
As soon as the apocalypse comes, Pergron's out.
I'm out. I don't want to. How would you survive the apocalypse? I don't plan on it. It doesn't fit my aesthetic. I don't vibe with that.
Not my scene.
I don't vibe with it. It's just, you would think that I would like nature reclaiming things, but you know what? I like nature being where it is. I don't want us to claim it, but it doesn't need to come back. It can stay right where it is, and we can coexist peacefully.
We have enough nature.
Yeah. You know, maybe not, but like I don't want to see it where I am. I want to go to it. But yeah, so the theme was fun enough.
Yeah.
And I could see this working in a 20th Century Fox park.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. It just doesn't feel like it would work in DCA.
I would, and then the other place that I could see it actually happening, Animal Kingdom, I would literally eat Bob Chapek if he did that.
He's a big boy. Are you sure?
I was trying to think of a threat that wouldn't get us like taken down. I started that sentence with no ending and had to think of it on the spot. And eating sounds like the least threatening way to kill somebody. Because obviously I'm joking, but so like DMCA, Disney's not going to send me a DNR for that one. But all right.
Oh no, I don't want that to be an Animal Kingdom either. It should not be an Animal Kingdom.
Every time I see animal related topics and people are like Animal Kingdom, I get angry.
Yeah.
Like physically violent. Beowulf, no. It would be very sophisticated. It would be cooked well. It would be prepared very
It's gonna make Pergron's stomach really big because he's gonna eat them all.
Stop feeding into this.
Feeding, you did it.
Oh, God. All right, well, this has been more Pooh talk, everyone. um, but yeah, so God, so Ape Mountain.
Yeah.
So my thing with this is it just felt too big.
Is this the coaster or is this something else?
No, this is just the land.
Oh,
Like
okay.
there's so
Sorry.
much lead up. I didn't actually know when the land would begin.
No, that's fair.
You know, this stuff, relics of old. I mean, it doesn't fit my vibe, but I can
Mm.
get it. And then there's the Ape Village, and it just feels like there's a lot.
Yeah.
And then let's see,
No, it
attractions.
definitely feels a little cluttered.
So we got the Ascent of the Planet of the Apes, which is a good name.
Is it?
For the bit, I think.
I guess. Yeah, this was Tiki on a Mystery Mine high. I think it came out well though. It's pretty effective. It's definitely unique for like a Planet of the Apes ride.
Yeah. I mean, most Planet of the Apes rides would be
non-existent.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
As they should remain forever.
Just be Charlton Heston talking about gun rights, am I right?
Yeah. But yeah, so this is a coaster, and and maybe this is me not understanding coasters. I just rode a coaster and thoroughly didn't understand what I was doing. It just feels like a lot. And
How so?
I don't know. It's just I didn't. What the fuck? Sorry, my cat just jumped up and I didn't feel him, and then he touched me, and I was not expecting that. I don't know. It didn't feel like a lot ride wise. I don't think I understood what was going on.
Okay, like story wise, or
just like, yeah, story wise, ride wise.
Okay. I would suggest watching a ride through of Mystery Mine because I'm pretty sure he just followed it verbatim.
Okay. I might be going there in March, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my family doesn't want to go to Disney anymore.
Why?
They're just like, because they're there right now. I'm house sitting for my parents, and my sister's going in January, and they're like,
yeah,
we should go to Tennessee instead. And I'm like, I haven't been to Disney other than like a day at Animal Kingdom since 2019. But okay,
yeah.
Whatever.
Just make sure to get a car.
Yeah. But it was good.
Yeah.
I think it's just me not understanding coasters.
No, that's fair. Yeah, it's Mystery Mine's super unique too, so I kind of get it.
Then there were some they literally just rethemed the flat rides.
Yeah.
Caesar's Treehouse was a thing. This was good.
Why don't they do that, Adventureland?
Caesar's Treehouse?
Caesar's Treehouse?
I still think it should have been called Caesar's Palace, personally. Yeah. And then also not been Planet of the Apes themed.
Yeah, just Vegas themed, yeah.
They should have just built Caesar's Palace. But no, this was
the new
good.
icon. Yeah.
And then this is a gas station that's been reclaimed, so post-apocalyptic. Not my scene, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I do like the Lego treehouse.
Oh.
As someone who quite enjoys Lego in my adult life, that would be fun to build.
There is a Lego treehouse.
I know.
I really wanted it.
I like almost exclusively collect Star Wars and Disney Lego because I know I'm going to spend way more money if I allow myself to expand into other themes.
No, that's fair. It's dangerous. I collect the architecture series, or I used to.
I buy those
every once in a while.
I buy those for my dad because he's an architect.
Yeah. Ooh.
So like anytime it's a birthday or Christmas, I'm like, here you go, and then I build them because he doesn't have time. It's great.
I bought the Taj Mahal a few months ago.
Oh,
It
that's a
was
good one.
okay. It looks really nice. I didn't like building it.
Yeah, the building
Um,
experience isn't amazing.
yeah, it was just
I bought the
very
Winnie the
repetitive.
Pooh ideas set
Oh, I
earlier this
almost bought
year.
that. Yeah.
It's a very good set. I was very happy to get it.
Mm.
It is so repetitive when you're building the tree
Oh,
that
shitty.
it just became miserable. Like I had to step away from it.
I think I'm getting the new Stratocaster for
Oh,
Christmas.
that looks good.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get my hands on the Mario question block.
They just leaked the new AT-AT that's coming out,
Oh, there's a new
and
one?
yeah, there's a new
Ooh.
UCS AT-AT coming out,
Oh
and
no.
it's got 5 snowtroopers, and the entire interior has room for them.
Holy shit, I'm just looking at it right now and it looks
It
amazing.
Yeah, I saw that, and
Oh my
I
god.
texted my friend who were both into Lego, and I'm like, "We're going halvesies on this, right? Like, I can't afford it, but we have to get this."
Oh my god. I can't really buy too many because they're kind of hard to find over here and like
Oh,
the
really?
problem is shipping them back. It's weird. Lego.com doesn't ship in Japan and I have no idea why.
Huh.
Because they're popular over here. Like you can find them at toy stores, but the adult sets I have to drive like 4 hours to get.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Not that I do that, but if I like happen to be in that city, I'll go to a Lego
Right.
store. Anyway, we have
Anyway,
to talk about Planet of
uh,
the Apes. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
this
Land of the Apes. They
Land of
don't
the
quite have the
Apes.
planet yet.
Not the planet. They've taken over
Yeah.
this one theme park land. This is what I did. It's a restaurant, and I
Yeah.
literally just took pictures of the Wookiee houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then I took the Space 220, and
Yeah,
then
whatever
I
works.
put them together.
And
But
then the
I
menu
do
is
think
all ape food.
I almost put Monkey Chow on there as a joke. um,
Just nuts and leaves.
but I think this would be a fun one. Like you sit in the
Yeah.
top of it feels like you're on the top of the tree. It's Space 220, but like the whole thing is you're looking out over the forest. I think
No,
that'd be a fun
absolutely.
thing.
Honestly, that's something that could work really well for like a Kashyyyk land.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Since
just like
you're
I could see that
already
in like
used
an
it.
I could see that in like an Amazon thing at Animal
Oh yeah.
Kingdom
Yeah.
or Adventureland or literally anywhere with
Mm.
trees. If you got
Yeah.
trees, you can do it.
Anywhere with vistas, you could put it in a
Yeah,
lot of places.
trees
Yeah.
and vistas.
Yeah.
And then I did this one, which is just Satuli Canteen, but instead of bowls, you can make sandwiches.
Whatever works.
And then I also have this is something I got the other day, like the other day in comparison of when I wrote this. And they were just plantain tostadas, and they were delicious.
Ooh, this would sound good.
So I'm like, that should be on the menu.
Yeah.
There we go. And then this is
Wow.
not me. I didn't do this restaurant, but it's out of a bus.
Yeah.
I don't eat bus food, but it's okay. I believe that's
Very
called a
good. Yeah.
Subway. It is called a Subway actually, but we can't use that.
Yeah.
I mean, Satuli Canteen is just Chipotle, so
Yeah. It's called Metro in this park. Yeah.
It's called the T.
A tea. Just a tea shop.
Council Rock, an Ape School. You know what I
Ape
want to do?
School.
Yeah, you know what I've
Right.
always wanted to do when I go to a theme park?
What?
I want to learn how to not kill apes.
You get to learn how to be an ape.
And yeah, and that's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Return to monkey, am I right?
You could definitely put that on your resume for zoos.
I went to ape school.
I went to ape school.
All right, so that was. I mean, there's definitely some good stuff in here, and the people who were passionate about this land, I don't want to take away from like what they actually did.
Oh, absolutely not.
This was like genuinely very good.
There is definitely some passion behind this.
Yeah, it just the passion didn't come from either of us.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then I dropped out by killing myself.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do it. Don't do that.
Yeah. No. And by killing myself, I mean that I voted for myself.
Right.
And it
Metaphorically
worked.
killed himself.
It was very effective.
Yep.
And now I'm out of the game.
Now
So,
you're out.
and whose fault is that but my own?
But your own. But
Yeah.
you could come back because that got dropped early.
Maybe I
Maybe.
might come back.
Or maybe you won't.
Who knows?
You'll have to tune into the next episode of More Poo Talk.
The next More Poo Talk coming to you live in about 2 months.
Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? We're all busy.
Yeah. Fortunately.
We haven't heard from Mickey Fan in a month.
I know. he's been a busy boy.
He hasn't even been on.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our last project.
Yeah. Land of
It's
the
not
Apes.
that. That's not it. Yeah, Planet of the Apes. Let's do it again. So, I really liked here we go. It's I read that as Pokepalooza, even though I know.
Pokepalooza. There it is.
Pokepalooza. Because, again, as Theme Park Priest said earlier, Dyslexic Unite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pokepalooza. I used to be a big old Pokemon nerd when I was.
So you did play video games?
Yeah, I did. This one video game. I used to really like Pokemon. Probably got out of it later than most people did, actually.
No, you'd be wrong there. I know a lot of people who are older than I am who are still very into Pokemon.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I remember when we discovered ROM hacks on our school iPads, and we all played Pokemon Emerald on our school iPads.
Oh my god.
Yep, that was the first couple of years of high school.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun because I'd be sitting there in math class and just playing my hacked version of Pokemon Emerald with a randomized Pokemon team. So all of a sudden it's just whatever one of those Gen 2 dog things were, the fire one, I can't remember its name. But
oh, I know what you're talking about, but it's not like Houndoom or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was my team.
On the other hand,
mm-hmm.
never played Pokemon.
Never played Pokemon.
Well, my first Pokemon was X.
X. That is a late Pokemon.
For some reason, I had a Game Boy Color, but I had Dragon Quest Monsters instead of Pokemon. I have no idea why.
Well, there we go. Now one of us at least knows what we're talking about this time.
I know how the tables have turned. I know enough about Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. I feel like everyone knows enough about Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Like even my dad could probably name like half the first generation of Pokemon.
75 Pokemon?
Oh, maybe not in half. He definitely knows Charizard because I used to chase Charizard cards on eBay as a child.
Really?
Because I could never get one out of my packs. So I eventually ended up my parents bought me like 3 for Christmas and I was so excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Pokepalooza. I'm going to just keep saying that because I keep reading it that way. And this was weird.
Was there anything else you guys were talking about? Or is Pokemon like the one?
Pokemon came up, and then like we threw out some other things, like we threw out Nicktoons.
Yeah, when I first heard this, my thought was like Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
we weren't allowed to use SpongeBob because of the SpongeBob store already there. Otherwise, I was gunning for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah,
which I still haven't seen as a land.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they have some rides out in like Jersey and in the Mall of America, but nothing too big. And SpongeBob 4D.
Yeah. But like I think Universal should do a Bikini Bottom land. I think that would fit.
I still think Cartoon Network would make more sense since they have a better relationship with WB now.
That's true.
Than Viacom. Yeah, I like Pokemon. I just thought it was a little obvious.
Yeah.
And that's not really a critique, but like for
no, I think everyone just kind of got on board because we all knew Pokemon at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So like, I still think we should have gone the ET route and just expanded ET Adventure into the
To
entire
full
ET
length.
planet.
You get Elliot's house.
Yeah. No, I just want the weird ass planet from the end of the ride.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to have a Botanicus meet and greet.
Oh my god.
That's all I've ever wanted. But yeah, so initially what we were gonna do is this was supposed to be a Florida themed Pokemon region.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
So it was going to be a Florida themed Pokemon region. We were going to pick Pokemon that would like fit Florida, and then we were going to make
Mm.
some of our own like. So in the new generations, I guess they've been doing like regional variants.
Yeah, in Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, there are regional variants.
Yeah, so we were going to
Yeah.
do some of those, but like Florida. So we were gonna
Yeah.
take just some Pokemon and like change it. I thought Wailord, but as Shamu would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like they have a sandcastle one, I think from Sun and Moon, and make that the Cinderella Castle, just to
Yeah.
like pick fun at their rivals in Orlando.
Mm.
And we were gonna like make it, take it and just like do that, but nobody ever got on the list. And I
Mm.
guess I kind of blame myself for that because I was gonna do it, but I didn't have the energy. So what ended up happening is we were gonna do that, and then we ended up just doing the Gen 1 route. So like it kind of didn't make sense to be in Florida anymore.
Yeah, I know. From what I heard, it sounded like you guys were having a lot of like communication issues trying to figure out like what Pokemon to do and like how exactly to go about it.
Yeah, it ended up just being Gen 1, and I think that's where frustrations came
Yeah.
from some people on the team. So that was a little bit stressful because we kind of decided that, and I admittedly like Tiki was working on the Safari Zone,
Mm.
and he was trying to figure out like what to do, and he said something like can we just do the like Gen 1 or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was so like tired like from my day that I'm
Yeah.
just like, let's just do Gen 1.
Yeah.
Let's just do it, and then we'll figure it out. And then everyone took that as gospel. Like I just
Yeah.
fed up, like threw up my hands. I'm like, just do whatever you want. And then people are like, okay, that's gonna do it. And then I think that led to some frustrations too.
Mm.
Like that was absolutely not me being like, no, this is what we have to do. I was just like so fed up with my
Yeah.
day. It was just a day. And um but so we ended up just doing Gen 1. And I think it worked out. It just kind of feels silly that we didn't do Kanto and we did like this whole Florida thing, and we had to like work around why it's only Gen 1 Pokemon. But
Yeah.
so here's the Pokédex, and that was Mickey Waffle Co. And it has a lot of tech stuff that I don't understand, but it sounds legit.
Mm.
So it
Yeah, I
worked.
think it's a cool idea. I definitely agree with Space though that it could have been an app, but I understand why it's not. Like I get the reasoning.
Mm-hmm. Um, Not a whole lot to say about that though. It was very much
No,
the
that's fine.
like the that was the centerpiece of the land, I think, and everything else was built around it.
Yeah, it's a really cool idea. And I think it's better than like Pokeballs, which everyone seems to latch onto for like a Pokemon Land type thing.
So there were Pokeballs attached to it. So like
Oh, okay.
you could catch the Pokemon.
Okay.
Like there was a whole system with it.
I mean,
And you
personally, I kind of like the idea of just having the Pokedex because then you could like find them and add them to the Pokedex rather than
mhm.
like capturing them
Oh, but like
proper.
battling became pretty big
Oh,
with the
okay.
stadium.
No, that's
So
fair. And even then, you
honestly,
could add it into the Safari.
right.
Yeah, which I don't know.
Like
Tiki, I didn't get a chance to read this project. I'm very sorry.
like if it were up to me, we would have just used Pokemon Go. It would have just
No,
been
I wouldn't have done that. But like, it would have been really cool to have like a slow moving safari where you can also catch Pokemon that you can bring into
so
that stadium.
you can catch the Pokemon in the Safari Zone.
Good,
It's more
good.
of a walkthrough though.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm sorry. I like I said, I didn't get a chance to read the project.
no, you're good.
I've been a busy child. I'm not good. I'm
You're
subpar.
you're adequate.
Thank you. That's better.
So I wrote this.
Yeah.
Um, I had fun, but this is the ride experience. It's 4 paragraphs,
Whatever. There's
and
only so
this
much you can do for a roller
and this
coaster.
is the pre-show.
As a pre-show? Oh god.
I have Q and pre-show. I very much had a lot more fun with it. There's 2
That's fair.
pre-shows even,
Yeah.
because I just really wanted to set up. It's just Team Rocket getting on some fucked up shit, you know.
Mm.
And then you go on the roller coaster. So the whole thing is like you go over the stadium, and so the stadium became like a key feature of the land.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to take you're in the stadium, and now Team Rocket's trying to break in and steal everybody's Pokemon while they're in there. And now you found out about it because they revealed their entire plan to you, like they like to do. And now you have to stop them. And that was the whole concept that I went with.
Sounds right.
And I did Meowth as a animatronic like Rocket Raccoon,
Yeah.
and I had fun with that. And then the coaster itself, I'm like, it dips, and it
Turns.
turns sharp.
It's got it all.
It's got it all. Uh,
Yeah, that
and then
works.
at one point you go through the Meowth balloon
Okay.
and you destroy it,
Yeah.
and then you go over the stadium and you return all the people's Pokemon
Yeah.
to them, and then you're then you're done. Then you go back,
Good. That works.
and then here's the Safari Zone.
Wow. That certainly is a safari
It
zone.
certainly is. So it's got a bunch of animatronics and stuff, which is really
Yeah.
cool. Um, so one thing I was a little confused about, and I'd be very confused about it in real life too. I kind of don't like the realistic Pokemon that like Detective Pikachu did.
I really like it in the sense of Detective Pikachu, but if you're gonna
Yes.
do a Pokemon Land, I think that they should
Yeah.
be the cartoony ones.
Right. That's kind
Yeah.
of like I really like Detective Pikachu, but I wouldn't want that as the land. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
like this. I know these look
Mm.
good in the movie, but I kind of wouldn't want to see that in real life.
No, I agree.
Um, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like that
I don't know.
or if it's
It's a
going to be more
question
the cartoony stuff.
that's a
It's a
question for
question for
Tiki,
Tiki.
and I think Tiki is currently in a different podcast right
He
now.
is, but maybe he'll come back and watch it. Maybe he won't. I don't know.
We'll
Tiki,
find
if you're
out.
watching this and you made it this far,
Hi,
we love you.
Tiki. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
We're talking to you directly,
You
Tiki.
directly. Everyone else in the
You.
comments be damned. We're
Yeah.
talking to
Hi.
you.
Hi, Tiki.
How's it going?
Yeah. You doing good?
Hope you
It's
are.
great. I'm glad. This
Your
was really
Safari
good.
Zone's really good.
Yeah.
Just tell us if it's like the cartoony Pokemon or the real ones.
Yeah. It's
Because the
great.
real ones are a little uncanny valley. Bye, Tiki. We're gonna get back to the
Bye.
review now. We
Bye,
had fun
Tiki.
though.
We're gonna go talk about the Pokapalooza merry-go-round now, but I hope you stick around. We're not gonna check in again, but
No,
you stick around.
stick around. We'll check in maybe at the end. Stay tuned.
Maybe.
All right. Sorry, we just had to talk to Tiki there for a
That
second.
was Tiki, everyone. Yeah.
So this is just a merry-go-round, and I literally just said, "Here you go. Here's all the Pokemon you can ride on."
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can really do for a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
No, you need to describe the ride experience
You go around
in
and
detail.
around and around,
Suddenly,
and suddenly you
the
go up.
merry-go-round springs to life as its slope begins to slowly turn in a clockwise fashion.
And then I decided to make Gyarados and Onyx 3 people because they're
Good.
long boys.
Yeah.
Interactive experiences. I do like that we stuck to like this album.
Mm.
It was very much the Mickey nerd doing Tomorrowland in
Yeah.
1986, but
Whatever.
with an album that we all know.
I really like it, and I really appreciate it when people focus on music, because music can be a super important part of a project if you
Yeah.
you want it to be.
And the road to Viridian City was a bop. It still is a bop.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever watch the Pokemon anime?
Yeah, not a super long time, but yeah.
Yeah. I always liked the little songs that they had at the end of it. It was
Mm.
like the Poke Rap that they divided over like
God,
10
yeah, I
episodes.
know. Fucking Pokey
But yeah,
rap.
So here's the stadium, and you do battles and stuff. And honestly, I just don't have a lot to say about any of this.
No,
Like,
that's fair. It's a cool
it's
idea.
yeah, it's not to say it's not amazing. This is really good.
Is this
Please,
replacing the animal show?
I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like again, Tiki, we're checking in for a minute. We're not saying
Hi,
this isn't
Tiki.
amazing. It's very good. Hi Tiki. This is really good. I don't have a lot to say about it.
It's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon battles, which would be something that I think you need in a
Yeah.
Pokemon land. Because
I
that's
think
what
it's
you do.
a really cool idea for this type of land. It's
Yeah.
really unique. Bye, Tiki.
Bye Tiki.
Bye.
All right, and
Oh,
that shop.
Pokemon store. I've been to one of those. They're
Have
really
you?
cool. Yeah, there's a bunch in Japan. Um, they have like an entire wall with all the Pokemon plushes.
So that's what we have here.
Yeah.
We have the Pokemon Center.
I'm surprised there aren't any in the US.
Yeah, that's wild.
There might be one in like New York.
I
Maybe.
think they're
No.
you.
Yeah,
Didn't,
now it's Nintendo World.
yeah, didn't they used to? But now it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's the Nintendo store proper.
So like here you can buy all the Pokemon plushes. And then
Yeah.
I also added like the counter so like you can scan a Chansey because I don't know where else you would put one in the land.
Mm.
So I think that would be a fun way to get that one in your Pokédex.
Yeah.
You
Totally.
can also like I don't know, charge up your Pokemon and buy stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
And then
So
we have a
are these static figures, these Pokemons?
some I think they're all either static figures or like basic
That
animatronics.
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, nothing like no Shaman songs here.
Well, no, I wasn't expecting that.
Then I have the Pokemart, which is literally just the catch-all. Here's your Pokemon stuff store.
Yeah.
You
And
can
you can
buy
buy
all
all the
Ash
hats.
Ketchum's hats.
Yeah. Well,
It
one of those
actually
is
comes
not
with his head
Ash's.
too.
One of those is Red's hat. It comes with Ash's head.
Yeah, it does come with Ash's head.
Perfect.
You do have to shake it out. And then this didn't end up getting written.
But it's right there. It obviously did get written.
It did. It got a little bit. Diglett's Dough House.
Diglett's Dough House. I feel like a Diglett restaurant should be a hot dog restaurant.
I feel like Diglett shouldn't get a restaurant.
It should be like Diglett's
doesn't-
Dog House, and he
Diglett-
sells like.
That would be good.
Just picture that. It's like those Einstein Brothers bagels hot dogs, where it's like the bun like entirely wraps the hot dog,
That would
and then they make a little Diglett face on the tip, and it's perfect.
Also, there's no jelly donuts here, as was pointed out by I think Puffs,
Oh yeah,
Garfield fan, Orange Cat, whatever they go as now.
you know, whatever. She's doing her best.
Mm-hmm. She's been so many different names since she joined the boards.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, I've been through 2.
I've been through 2 as well.
There we go.
Well, technically, both of yours were the same. You just
I just dropped
got
a
rid of a
part.
word. Yeah,
I just got rid of a part.
Yeah.
I ceased to be a studio. I went solo.
You shut down the studio.
Yeah. I now make indie movies. And by that I mean Indiana Jones movies.
Ooh.
Indiana Jones fan fiction movies.
Just fan fiction.
Only some
Indiana
of them
Jones.
only some of them
Per
are
Ron's
smart.
making Indiana Jones cross fiction.
Then there's the juice and smoothie shop, and all the flavors are just the berries from the games.
Wow.
Because this was literally like this was added as Doug was publishing.
Yeah, whatever.
So I didn't even think the pictures made it.
Yeah.
And then there's snacks. You can buy Moo Moo milk, which is the thing that just came out of my mouth and I absolutely hated saying. Can you please, for everybody at home, say that word so I'm not alone in saying it?
It's Moo Moo milk.
I hated the way that came out. I hated the way that felt.
Moo Moo milk.
Yeah. As it left my mouth, it hurt. I didn't like the way it felt coming out of my mouth. Bad. It's wrong. Bad.
It's Perfect.
And then we got a conclusion this time.
Wow.
There it is. And it's long, and I didn't actually read this. I didn't know this was a thing until like right now.
I assume Doug wrote it because he's usually pretty
this
big.
just brought you back to the Pokédex.
Oh, so it's not even a conclusion.
There is a conclusion, but
it's cyclical.
But the
Okay.
link to the conclusion brings you back to the Pokédex, and then you have to click back through. And I think that's pretty fun.
Wait, T-Cool just said that that's not the screen that he has. T-Cool, what screen are you talking about?
On the same dining page.
I'm on the same dining page.
Okay. What's not the screen you have? And none of those photos loaded or menu descriptions. Huh.
That's weird.
That's bizarre. It's right here.
Pergron, try PMing him that exact link.
Okay.
Maybe? We don't have to do this right now, but
we could, but we won't.
Could live on air.
Live. I'm gonna end our my screen share though.
Yeah. So T-Cool, we'll try to fix that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll PM those to you.
That's really weird.
That is very weird.
But yeah, those are all the projects we missed while we were on sabbatical.
Yep. And sabbatical 2 starts tonight.
It does. Hopefully the next show will be sooner rather than later. We still want to get guests. We have like a pool of guests. It's just our schedules have been so fucked up we haven't been able to.
And it's a good thing we didn't have guests tonight because we had a lot to get through. So
yeah, we purposely didn't because
so yeah,
next time.
If you want to be a guest, let us know. We do have a list going. There's 2 people on it.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, if you'd like to join and be a guest, be a pooper, take either the Dash Haber or Mickey Fan Memorial spots.
You do get to choose based on which one you prefer. So let us know.
Yeah, if you come on, you can either be Dash Haber or Mickey Fan. You can't be both though.
Yeah, only one or the other. No one can be both.
No, because nobody is both.
Yeah, it's very true.
All right,
so irreplaceable.
They are irreplaceable,
except for 1 hour
when we
once a week. Yeah,
right. We replace them for an hour, and then when Mickey Fan comes back from digging himself out of where we buried him, it'll just be Dash Haber Memorial.
Yeah, soon.
Maybe.
But then, maybe. We're just gonna surprise you and bring Dash back one time. He's not even gonna know.
He's just gonna wake up like, wait, what happened? And we're like, haha, you're a pooper again.
We're live right now.
Beewolf. I think you're just a bee wolf.
Yeah, it's right there in the title.
Yeah. Or is he 95 Beewolves?
He could be.
Well, only one of you can come on.
He also could be Beewolf number 95, which means that there's 94 other Beewolves on
and
WCW
he's the 95th
Magic.
one?
Yeah.
Could be. Or maybe he's the 95th iteration. Like the
other ones died.
Yeah, like a Terminator thing.
Like a Terminator.
I mean, he was a Terminator at one point. Tried to take me out.
That's true, yeah.
All right, well, that was more Pooh Talk.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
This has been the most Pooh Talk we've done in a while.
It has.
So this has been the most Pooh Talk special.
We've talked a lot of Pooh. Yeah.
So comment below what you've learned today. Is it that it's... I learned some stuff. I learned that it's okay to make misogynist jokes if you run a gator park. I learned writing coasters isn't fun. And we still haven't learned if High School Musical is a DCOM or not.
You're right, we haven't. Post in the comments.
Space is here.
So very timely. Space, what did you learn during the show today?
Yeah, what did you learn today?
Put it in the comments.
This is the Dora section of the show. We will wait until you answer.
No, we can't do that.
We will not. But
we have to go.
High School Musical
I don't think High School Musical 2 is either.
No.
Or what? Oh no, did High School Musical 2? I thought
Did
High
it?
School Musical 2 was theatrical as well. Was it only 3 that's theatrical?
Maybe.
Put in the comments. What's your favorite High School Musical character?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's gonna be it for us.
Yeah.
We're the poopers. We're the poo crew.
Go we're the poo. The
Oh
poo
wait,
crew.
we haven't awarded poo pennies.
We're the poo
Um,
poo. We're the poo crew -2.
uh, so poo penny time, because we have to keep this
Yeah.
bit going. I'm going
Okay.
to give 10 to Space Mountain for showing up last minute.
Mm.
Then I'm
And I'm
going to give. Oh, you can give some. Yeah,
Thank you. I
yeah,
really appreciate that. I like to be involved.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Space Mountain. 3,000 poop
3,000.
pennies.
There you
Yeah.
go. So 3,010.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Space.
Congrats, you made it.
We'll see you guys all again someday.
Yeah. Someday.
I can't find my mouse. There
Well,
it is.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.